Hello, Brian Vitsky with the Taylor Automotive Group, and I'm here today to talk to you guys about the all-new next generation Genesis Coupe. Now, there really isn't any huge differences to the exterior styling. You'll probably notice that the side profile of it and the rear end of it is still exactly the same. Hyundai did change the tail lights a little bit, but they did really go through an aggressive front end change on there. From the differences in the hood, where you've got the inserts on the top end, they went with the LED lights that are on the front by the fog lights. They went with their new headlight design on there, and they kind of mimic the new styling of the Veloster in the front end, which truthfully does give it more of an aggressive style to it. Now, although there's not tremendous differences on the exterior styling of it, Hyundai made some significant changes to the technology, the engineering, and the performance of the vehicle by changing up two different powertrains. They improved the horsepower of the 2.0 turbo and went to gasoline direct injection. They went to gasoline direct injection with the V6 and went to 348 horsepower on this thing, which is very, very impressive, especially when you consider just a few years ago that V8s weren't achieving that level of horsepower. So it really is impressive, and I'm going to take you through some drive and really get you to feel the performance of the car. But I don't want you to discount what the first generation Genesis Coupe did, because you got to remember, this was Hyundai's first attempt at a rear-wheel drive performance coupe, and it caught a lot of attention. It caught a lot of attention from some pretty big car magazines like Car and Driver, Motor Trend, where these guys put it against a lot of stiff competition. Let's face it, the Chevy Camaro was redesigned, the Dodge Challenger was redesigned, and the Ford Mustang was redesigned. And the Genesis Coupe, being the first generation at car manufacturers who've been building cars like this for quite a while, actually came out on top against all three of those vehicles in a number of different articles. And it came out on top because of the way the suspension was set up on there, the reduction in weight, how much interior volume the car actually has. You'll be surprised. I mean, I think that's one of my favorite things about the Genesis Coupe is that it's very, very user-friendly inside. A lot of times you get in these coupes and they're heavy, right? You know, they're intended to go fast and not really intended to perform much, and they're not very comfortable every day. But the Genesis Coupe, you'll find out, you sit in that thing, it's got a ton of visibility, a ton of comfort, a ton of space. It's very impressive, and you can really get a sense of how much Hyundai paid attention to the engineering of this thing. So I created this channel to really walk you through, give you access to a lot of reviews from other critics, give you some consumer ideas, and hopefully kind of put some information that's helpful toward you. All right, so stick with us. Pay attention to the other videos. If you find them helpful, I hope you do. All right, again, my name is Brian Vitsky with the Taylor Automotive Group. Thank you.